everybody doing today? Friends and family, welcome back to another video. Now, as always, I hope everybody's having a blessed day. If not, I will be praying that it gets better. Now, in today's video, we're going to be talking about why I left religion. So sit back, relax, listen, comprehend, and learn to view the world with the love of God. Alright, so this is a pretty heavy topic, don't you think? First and foremost, I want to say that I don't hate anybody who is in religion or stuck in religion. I don't despise them or view them differently or whatever else you may think of. I love them just the same. Because the truth is, they're just afraid. They're just scared because they don't know the truth. Because what they have taught does not line up with the truth. But once you learn the truth, then you realize there's nothing to be scared about. Now that being said, just know I don't hate Christians, I don't hate religion, I don't hate nobody. I love everybody. I came from religion. I came from the church. That's how I know what I know. Not because they taught me, but because I chose to investigate myself. I wanted answers for myself. And I advise you to search for answers yourself. Because we live in this day and age that we cannot trust people to tell us who God is. You must find Him within yourself because God is within you. Now that being said, let's just talk about it just a little bit, where it all started. My journey to God, it did not come about until maybe about 3 years ago. And that first year of me coming to God, it was an on and off relationship. Trying to figure it out, but yet couldn't participate. But when I first decided I wanted God, you know how I came to Him? I was scared. God scared me into believing in Him. That sounds funny now that I think about it, but back then I was terrified. I was freaking out. I was like, God, I have to go to God because I do not want to be punished. You know what it was that brought me to Him? It was the idea of hell. I thought that if I disobeyed God, He was going to send me to hell and He was going to torture me forever. I was so scared out of my mind. First, I wanted to figure out what hell was, and I stumbled upon videos of people experiencing hell and things like that. And then after that, I just tried to learn about the Bible, about only the Bible and what it says. And when you do that way, it's so hard to understand God because it's contradictory. It contradicts each other. First, God will say this, and then He'll say this, and it totally contradicts each other. So that's why it was an on and off relationship, right? Because I couldn't figure out how He wanted me to live. I thought I knew, and then I stumbled upon something else that tells me otherwise. Now that being said, I started seeing how Christians would live, how Christians would act. And I started seeing that everybody's a Christian, right? You can't really go anywhere and find somebody who is not a Christian. And by that, I even mean that most people believe in Him. Most people believe who He is and what He did. Even if they don't go to church daily, they do their best to satisfy God or pray to God. They do their best to keep God in mind. And that being said, every Christian thinks differently. Why? Because the Bible is not the standard. God is the standard. Some people have figured this out and some people have not. The ones who are in religion are still lost sheep. And that's no offense to them. I was there. I know because I was there. I had more questions when I was in religion than I had answers. I remember trying to bring people to God, trying to scare them to come to God. Basically teaching them about hell, telling them about hell, because I was scared. They would think deeply about it, they would get scared, but they wouldn't change over. Some people would get offended totally. And those are the ones I never even mentioned it to, because I was scared to talk about it. Do you get where this comes from? Now, in the Bible it does say the first step to understanding God is fear or something like that. I used to think you fear God because He has the power to send you to hell. But that's not the case. The reason you fear God is because He created everything. The reason you fear God is because He, just like He created it, He can destroy it. But when you understand God, you realize there's no reason to fear Him, because He loves you and He will not destroy you. He will not torture you. I can't believe I believed in that, guys. That's crazy. And it's crazy to think of what we've come about. They're lying to us because they don't know the truth themselves. Your preacher, your priest, your fathers, your deacons, whatever you want to call your church leaders, they are not the ones who are lying to you. Yeah, you can say it in a way because they're teaching you it, but the truth is they were lied to, and they were just teaching you what they were taught. We came into religion with concepts already built. So when we read the Bible, we try and fit those concepts. But those concepts don't reflect who God is. Those concepts are what we imagine and what we believe and what we think. God is love. And that's what Jesus displayed to us. That's what He showed us. He said, your father is the devil. My Father is love, and He will give to you no matter what. He loves His children just the same. We are all children of God. That's why I left religion. I started to see who I was becoming. I was becoming the judger. I was judging people for doing wrong because they were blaspheming God, because they were getting drunk off of alcohol, smoking weed, smoking tobacco, destroying themselves. Now obviously that's still a little wrong, but they were basically living the way they wanted to live. They were being sinners. Everybody was cussing, everybody was hating people, and I was hating the people who were hating. That's how you know there's something up. I was only following the crowd, and that's when I discovered, that's when I realized, hold up, if the Bible says that the road is narrow and few will find it, there's no way Christianity is the answer, because everybody is a Christian and nobody agrees. You got Christians over here saying that they are right, and they believe in universalism. They believe that Jesus Christ saved everybody. I believe that. Now you got Christians over here that say people are going to hell, and you got Christians over here that say hell doesn't exist, and none of them agree, but yet they all say that they are right. And that's another sign to me that I was wrong, because I'm a Christian and yet I can't get on the same page as other Christians. None of us know because of the doctrine, because of what we were taught. And so I just started seeing red flags that there's no way that we are all on the same path. There's no way that we are all on the same road, which is narrow. We can't even agree with each other. Christianity is not the answer. There was something that told me, but it was the answer. There's something that told me that as well. And it goes deeper than what you may understand. And throughout my videos, throughout this YouTube channel, I'm gonna do my best to try and help you to understand. Because the moment I took it seriously, the moment I said that I'm wrong, but I want to know the truth. Keep in mind, guys, I've been on this path for 3 years, and the strict religious rules that are in play, I was following that for maybe 2 years. It wasn't until the beginning of this year, it's only been about 5 or 6 months, maybe, at that. I have literally gained more knowledge and more answers than I've ever gained in my entire life. Why? Because the Bible got this part correct. If any of you seek wisdom, let him ask of God, who gives to all men liberally. They got that part correct. The moment I told him that I was wrong and I want to know, feed me knowledge, he threw all sorts of things at me. Things that I wouldn't even dare to read because of religious beliefs. They are so scared and frightened because their God is an evil God. It's mind control. That's all religion is. They want to control your mind. They want to control your actions. They want to keep you in line, in place. But God gave us free will. Oh, there's that free will that we're talking about. God gave you free will because He wants you to do what you want to do. And He's not going to infringe upon that. I'm sorry if you think otherwise. Now, this is where the concept of hell comes in. This is where things of the nature of sin come in. God does not punish you, but you punish yourself. There's cause and effect in play, karma in play. What you reap is what you sow. So if you choose negative things, then negative things will be given to you. If you choose positive things, then positive things will be given to you. It's that simple. The church of God, the temple of God, and the house of God are not those buildings that I see right now across the street. I see the church of God. I live right across the street from a church. That is not the house of God. That is not the church of God. That is not the temple of God. Jesus said it Himself. It has become a den of thieves. They just want money. The time will be coming when the true followers will worship in spirit. And the time is now. I advise you to wake up. Because Jesus Himself said, you are the temple of God. You are the church of God. You are the house of God. This body is the house of God. God is within you. And God is love. And so I leave it at that. If you want to believe that religion is correct, and you want to believe that God is going to punish people, then your God is not the creator, because your God has limits. Your God cannot forgive. Your God has to punish. Your God is not love. My God is love. He created all things. My God is the infinite light, in which no man has ever seen. But that's going to be it for today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to smash that like button. Be sure to subscribe and also hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. I love you guys. I pray that you prosper. I pray that you grow. And I pray that you receive all that you desire. Now go and use what you've learned and apply it with the love of God.